Welcome back to Lawrenceville for the second half of the CAC championship game between Arkansas Baptist and Georgia Gwinnett College. The Grizzlies are out to a 2-point lead after the break. It was Arkansas Baptist that jumped out to an early lead, and then GGC able to claw their way back. 2 free throws from Martinez there at the end of the half gave the Grizzlies the lead, and they come out with a quick forced turnover.
Very even game so far, Jack. Bench points, assists, rebounds, all very even. And it's going to be a great second half to decide the champion of the CAC conference.
Lob up top, and Johnson with the hammer!
He caught a body. One-handed alley-oop. Wow.
My goodness, Pat Johnson!
And I've been waiting for that moment, Jack, all game. I knew Pat Johnson. He'd been waiting for that moment as well, and that got the crowd into it.
It felt like there were so many opportunities in yesterday's game for that, and he just never quite got the handle on it. That time, he pumps it into the rim.
And beautiful assist by Chaney. It seemed like that ball was in the air forever, and out of nowhere, there goes Pat Johnson.
My goodness. We'll talk about a momentum shifter. The Grizzlies up 5. King, step back. No. Bitar with the board. Barry's all alone ahead of the pack. Lets it fly and drains it. Georgia Gwinnett with an 8-point lead.
That's his shot. That's his shot.
Just like that, the Grizzlies explode at the beginning of the second half on a 6-0 run. Arkansas Baptist looking for a response. It's Johnson, top of the key. No. Ripped away by Palmer. Thomas. No again. Chaney. Here comes Martinez. Wheeling his way around. It's Barry again.
Money. Oh. Look good.
Premature call there, Giancarlo.
It looked good except for the side of the backboard there.
Oh, Martinez does not get the charge call. Instead, they're going to say he was moving his feet. Did well to get his chest squared. I'll tell you, though, Giancarlo, about 3 years ago, that would have been a charge. With the added emphasis on the offensive game, it's a block these days.
Definitely. And you got to imagine Coach Teichman at halftime warned them that they needed to come out to a hot start to extend the lead, and that's exactly what they've done.
Here's Trey Thomas. He gives it up to Hood.
Mismatch.
Good contest from Pat Johnson, and here comes Bitar. Numbers for the Grizzlies. It's Barry on the baseline. Martinez throws it up and in.
Beautiful up and under, and it looked like he was almost going to pass it to Pat Johnson. Last second, decided to lay it up with 2 hands. 8-0 run for the Grizzlies.
And a timeout for Arkansas Baptist. Georgia Gwinnett can feel it. Georgia Gwinnett with an 8-0 start to the second half. A 10-point lead over Arkansas Baptist now for the Grizzlies.
How will Coach Watkins' team respond?
They need a basket here. Johnson gives it up to Hood. Barry contests. The mid-range shot's off, but Hood comes down with it. He goes up and finishes. Big basket for Arkansas Baptist as they try to stay in this thing.
Field. They give to Smith Heisel. He breaks through the middle. Good little gain for the Rebels, 13-yard run.
It's so shifty in between those tackles. Picks up a first down there. The spot puts him a yard behind where I thought he was, but still enough to get that first down. I see that look. I think Jet Raleigh might have audibled that switch between Logan and Smith Heisel. Reading the defense as a sophomore there, that's pretty impressive.
They give to Smith Heisel again. Backfield contact, but Smith Heisel is still going. Gets close to the 50-yard line.
This drive is looking very reminiscent of the last Corbin drive. Just runs down the middle, I think they're trying to buy themselves some space to maybe have a big play later on this drive. and it's working. And we're seeing Shetman and Jakeem Ray coming in. Maybe this is the time they might go for something on the outside.
.2:16 to go in the third quarter. The Rebels and the Red Hounds knotted up in a spectacle of Kentucky high school football. Smith Heisel goes to the outside. He's got a first down. Gets to the Corbin 43. Breaks midfield. Puts the Rebels in a good spot.
Yeah, I know we've been raving about him for the past week and a half almost after that performance against Covcath, but I was back here in person against St. X about a month ago, and you can see drastic improvement from both the offensive line and Smith Heisel himself. He's reading the field a lot better, and no time to do it better than as a senior right now.
Smith Heisel and Logan to the left of Raleigh now in the backfield. They'll screen it over to Logan, and he's swallowed up in the backfield for a loss. Tate Cox there to make the tackle. He's had a couple big plays in the backfield.
Yeah, he's been pretty good on that side of the ball so far tonight. Had one play over to his side that Seneca Driver ended up scoring on, but other than that, not a whole lot much you can ask for from him. Looks like they've brought in Lucas Akers over here on the right side. Haven't seen him a whole lot as a receiver so far today. We'll see if they have something special up their sleeve.
You know, he's listed as a tight end. He's got 4 receptions for 49 yards and a touchdown, but here he's split out wide as a receiver. They give to Smith Heisel up the middle. Smith Heisel spins around and is finally brought down after breaking Trey Person's tackle attempt at the 41-yard line.
Corbin is definitely testing the waters here. I keep seeing Seneca Driver with one-on-one coverage over here on the right side. They will have safety help, but I think if you get Seneca on an island, you should probably force him over here.
Well, excuse me, that was not a first down. It's actually 3rd and 7.
Yeah, it was the wrong stick. I looked at it
yeah,
too.
they had they've got a mistake up on the scoreboard. They've got it fixed now. Raleigh trying to get somebody to jump.
Like
nobody deep for Corbin, and that's so interesting, but they certainly feel comfortable having nobody deep.
Mm-hmm.
Play clock running down. Raleigh gets the snap off. He keeps it to the outside, beats Cox, and gets down inside the 30-yard line for a first down for Boyle County.
Look at Jet Raleigh. We were talking earlier about how a lot of his runs have gone for negative yardage, but they've been running a lot of those RPOs, trying to free him to get something on the outside. Works perfectly right there, and he broke a tackle.
You know, he reminds me a lot of Gunnar Stockton last year when he came in against Notre Dame.
Yeah.
They don't ask him to do a ton, but they've got really good receivers and routes to get their guys open. And he just gets quick yards out, but then he's able to run, and he's tough when he runs.
And most importantly, you can tell Coach Haddox trusts his young quarterback to make the right play almost every single time.
And this game will come down to the 4th quarter here at Rebel Stadium. Boyle County and Corbin tied at 27. We'll be right back with the 4th quarter of action and everything to play for with a trip to Kroger Field on the line right after this.
For West Virginia, when will it come? For Georgia State, can they deal with it? Out wide. Into the center. Chance for West Virginia. This could be it. Deflected and wide. It's a corner for the Mountaineers. Lots of story left to write in this one. It comes into the center. The cut inside and the block. Desperate defending from Georgia State. Into the center. Still bouncing around. Swinehart can't get on the end of it. Away by Georgia State. And out of play. Mountaineers back into the box. Lots of white jerseys. Away by Williams. Can he get onto it? He does. Looking ahead to Dalignol. Can't possess. Wide area now for the Mountaineers. A-Vault, looking for options. Decides to reset. Another throw for the Mountaineers, deep in Panther territory. These late game situations are so difficult because Georgia State is just committed numbers to defending. So if you're West Virginia, it's got to be quick 1-2 passes, or it's just got to be balls into the box where you get the better of your man. You've got to want it more. Can West Virginia find an equalizer, or will it be Georgia State to play spoiler to a fantastic season for West Virginia up to now? A giveaway in the back. Gonna allow Williams to run. Really well defended on the side by Nacho Martinez. He's now driving towards the Panther net and cut out by Pavel Romero Garmendia. Still working wide. Lots of contact there, and that's going to be a free kick for the Mountaineers. A great opportunity on this set piece to commit numbers forward and try to find that equalizer. It looks like it's going to be Marcus Caldera standing over it. It was him that drew the foul. His quick feet, so problematic for defenders. Towards the back post, away by Fiado. That ball from Juan Alvarez was right in the right area. You gotta look for the back part of the six. It's in a spot where his players can knock it back and challenge Marine. Will they look for the back post again? Corner taken by Shear. Away at the first time of asking. Back to Shear. Whipped in over the head of all of the blue and white black jerseys. Another chance for Alvarez. Edge of the box now. In again. Bounce it around, and it takes a fortuitous deflection for Georgia State. It looked like it was goal bound. Instead, it comes off. Another Mountaineer running into the box and falls into the hands of Marine. And it was Caldera in the area